number, guys. That scoreboard is 757. 186 miles an hour, but a 757, Brian.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. That is flying on this racetrack.
Hi.
Give me a 5 for a 757. Congratulations.
Doing so great.
Good job. Nice,
Thank you
clean,
so much.
straight pass. How about it? Like I said, guys, this is a throwback. This track's been here since the 50s. They did spray it, but not much. It's not a heavily prep track. It's also not a no prep situation, but there's not a ton out there. So traction is not at a premium, and that's why the track record is held by Tony Ruggiero at 7:31. We'll see if we can break it. We'll see if we can break it here this session. Chris Reagan, how's the sound? Let's hope it gets better. We're relying on that beautiful California cell service. And coming up next, this is a great story. Speaking of Tony Ruggiero, speaking of Nitro Syndicate, this is Tony's bike. Mark Chisholm, very talented Kawasaki racer. This is his 4th ever pass on a Nitro bike. Wish him luck.
Ready? Ready. Hit it.
By him navigating, he does not take out a foam block. Mark Chisholm and Tony will go get it suited up. Hey, Tony, keeping a careful eye on us. He heard him get back on the throttle. I don't know. That's a lesson they'll probably discuss at the pits. But Tony, not doing bad for his 4th pass ever, huh?
No. Go.
Tony hears him back on the throttle. He's watching. He's hoping the throttle didn't stick. The reason Tony looks so concerned there, and I'm sure they're going to have a conversation back in the pits. Mark Chisholm, very experienced when it comes to a turbo KZ, but on those Nitro bikes, after the run is over, that is it. Shut it off. Don't get back on it like it's a street bike or a bracket bike. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes an unmitigated legend. This man's been drag racing since the 70s. Former champion Nigel Patrick, here with John Morgan out of Patrick Racing. This is a beautiful Hayabusa. Good to see these guys. The whole crew's here. We'll see what Nigel can do. Maybe he'll take a shot at this track record. 7:31, that's the number. This motorcycle, 6-second proven elsewhere. And Nigel and Patrick Racing have done so much throughout his illustrious career. We'll see what he can do. Always good to see Mr. John Morgan here. John, how you doing?
Jack. Good.
Gotta love it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How you love this racing weather?
Different.
Yes,
yep.
Different. Good luck. In case you guys didn't know, look, long sleeves. Yes, it's July. Yes, it was 115 when I connected in Phoenix. Here at Somoa, there's a whole bunch of fog, a whole bunch of cloud cover. That cools things down. That makes for some great racing weather. And in the other lane, one of my favorite bikes, Kawasaki KZ.
I'm going to run 8 mile track.
Run an 8th mile. Okay, you're going to run 8th mile. Very cool. Thank you very much. They're going to run it out the 8th mile. I guess Mike Fields, he wanted to go for that full quarter pull to try to set a track record. These guys going to keep it on the 8th. Not a bad idea if you ask me. So we'll see if we step up and take the pole position. But I want to know in the comments, what do you prefer? You prefer old school, the Kawasaki KZ turbo bike, or the new Hayabusa? I like them both. I own them both. I love them both. I wonder what this young lady likes better. Old school Cowie?
Old school Cowie.
Old school. How'd I know you were going to say that? There you go. I think she's got one of her favorite riders sitting on that Kawasaki. Now, how about your other favorite racer? He unfortunately spun a tire. That's okay. We're going to get him, maybe turn it down a little bit for tomorrow.
I think I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah, I got eliminated.
Well, how about tomorrow?
Well, that's a shootout. I might get in it, or gamblers.
He might. You got to give him a pep talk.
It's my dad. He's his own
I don't know
man.
what this does. I have to work on this.
Okay, that's right. You maybe work. Good luck to you guys. Here we go. Busa versus KZ. Who's going to take the stripe in this one? Talking about how cool it is. We were in Orlando last week for the Jimmy Brantley test where Spider-Man told us it's 145 degree track temperature. Look at do me a favor, if you like this video, if you like this content, smash the like. We only got 21 likes, we need to change that. Wild ride, 430, Nigel, 170 miles an hour. Left side of 458, but a 430. That smells good. John,
Yes.
you never know what to expect when you come here to Samoa, but I'd say a 430 pretty stout. What are your...
We're hoping for better.
Okay.
We wanted the teens. We'll get it. It was good, though.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great run by this team, guys. Wish them well. Salem, Oregon checks in the house. How about it? Not so we now have the number to beat. Nigel Patrick, the legend, 430. Yes or no? Will Vincent Testa and the Turbo Hayabusa battle a 430? I just found out too. Shout out Carlo Testa, our buddy. I've known these two for all these years. Did not know Carlo Testa was related to Vince. And a big shout out to Carrie here, supporting her man, Vincent Testa. We'll see what Vince can do. He's been having a great season. Hello, Ian Kennedy in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Guys, while I said while it's quiet, please hit like on this video. If you haven't liked on this video, if you have not commented where you're watching from, two things I need you to do, please. Let's throw in a third. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure your notifications are on, and I want to thank everybody. 460,000 subscribers today. How about it, guys? Thank you, guys. I want that plaque. I want that plaque. I need 1 million. Said it has nothing to do with money. Everything. Oh, money. You don't get paid on subscribers means nothing, but I get a plaque. I want the plaque. I want to get to 1 million someday. 500,000. That's the next goal. Lumberton checking in. Hello, Lumberton. We were there not long ago for the Paul Watson shootout. North Carolina. Katy, Texas here. The last African checks in. Thank you guys so much. 42 likes. Keep driving those likes up. And we'll see yes or no. Can Vincent Testa step up and take the pull right here? He needs a 430 or better. We got Tony Ruggiero's Nitro Harley coming up behind him. What if he's going to tell him to miss it? Good to see Vincent Testa. Vince has done well here at Samoa before. See what he can do. One of our favorite turbo Suzuki Hayabusas. When it comes to the turbo bikes, we see a lot of the guys running old school. Most of the guys running the new Hayabusa power plant. Can you believe that great engine has been out 25 years now? 25th anniversary Hayabusa about to hit showroom floors. And Vince has a bad to the bone one coming up. Hello, Redding, California. And come on, guys, we have a big audience watching, but we hit that like button. Only 45 likes. I want to see over 100 likes. Can we get over 100 likes? Wisconsin checking in. Thank you guys so much. Do appreciate that. As we continue on, we got to keep motorcycle drag racing alive. Got to keep motorcycling alive. That's what we want to do on this channel. That's why we travel far and wide for you. We were in Orlando, Florida last week. This week, Somoa Drag Strip, Eureka, California. It is the very top of California. Flew into San Francisco, took a trip through the Redwoods. No good names left. Watching from Canada, LA Ross watching from Minnesota. Vince flips the switch. Thumbs up, and it is time to watch. It looks like this will be a side-by-side pass. We're gonna get Tony next to him over here.
Wait. Nope.
Smacked the wall. Thank God he kept it on 2 wheels. Thank God he kept it on 2 wheels, guys. Parachute comes out. We're gonna have to go get Vincent checked out. Vincent did smack the wheel. He kept it on 2 wheels. This is why you want to do this at the drag strip. We've got medical professionals standing by who'll come out and take a look at him. Great job of riding by him. And right now, guys, in the comments, please say a little prayer for Vincent Testa. Did you see that? Unbelievable. Vince got out of shape, hit the wall. Let's hope he didn't hurt his leg. Let's hope he didn't hurt his arm. A lot of times the foot pegs will brush the wall first. Let's hope that's what took the impact. Let's hope he didn't get hurt. We'll know more here in just a little bit. Vince got out of shape, out of the groove, hugged the right wall, smacked it pretty hard. We'll play this back too. We'll post this on demand and you guys can take a closer look. But thank goodness, thank God, he was able to keep it on 2 wheels. More information here coming in just a second from Somoa Drag Strip. At the end, it was a 5:55 at 91 miles an hour. Right lane, Tony went a 482 at 154 miles an hour. That was fast. We'll try to get you an update on Vince just as soon as we can. Flawed run from the start. Vince did get out of it. It was too late by the time he got out of it. Did smack the wall. I can see the mark down there at about the 3:30 mark. Thank you guys for the prayers. And here comes our medical and safety professionals going down to 10 to Vince Testa. Let's just hope he's not injured. Did a great job saving the bike. Great job keeping it up. Right now, I'm just concerned about the leg. His leg may have smacked the wall. I'm hoping the foot peg caught it all. Did a great job keeping it up, though. That could have been a dangerous situation for both riders. And that's what we talk about, guys. That's why this sport is dangerous. That's why you need your safety gear on. You need your absolutely best Snell helmet, gloves, leather suit, leather boots. When we talk about those Simpson driving shoes, I'll tell you right now, that's why you don't. Got to get preachy. I know some of you guys like the feel of the pegs. You like those Simpson driving shoes. When you smack the wall right there, you want boots on. You want hard steel toe boots, in my opinion. Motocross boots, MotoGP boots. You don't want on those Simpson driving shoes, which were never really intended for motorcycle drag racing. The good news is Vince is a boot wearer. I do know that, and that could have helped him in this situation. We hope to hear more in just a second. We're going to have to maybe get down there. Tony's on his way back. I can see him on the return road here as the wind kicks up at Somoa Drag Strip. Tony already on his way back. Oh, no, that's Vince. Is that Vince? Who is that? I'm not so sure who's coming back. We'll have to, let's get an update. How you doing? Gotta say hello to this lady. She's the best fan of all time. One of the best. How you doing, guys? Let's go see if you guys want an update for me. Let's go get an update and see if we can figure out what happened. Let's. That is not Vince back already. I was optimistic. I thought it might be.
Living the fucking dream.
Right now, we just need some more information and hoping everything is okay. Thank you guys for watching with me. We'll stay on this one. Cycle Drag, hot on the story for you. We're not going to end it just yet because I'm hoping and praying that it's good news that we get on Vince's condition. We'll see if maybe Wes knows it all. Great to see these guys back. Guys, did you happen to hear anything on Vince at all? Did you see him down there?
No, we heard he hit the wall.
He hit the wall. He kept her up though, so we're just waiting.
He was still on 2 wheels down there.
Still on 2 wheels?
He said he was okay.
He said he was okay. Oh, good news, guys. Good news. So let's make sure he's okay. Adrenaline could have been running, but that was a scary one that we're going to have to play back for sure. That's the great thing about YouTube Live. It'll be available live and on demand, but right now you're watching it as it unfolds.
Right on, Jack.
How about that? Good to see you, my friend.
Wild ride, man.
How you doing, man? All those prayers that we're saying, helping a lot of people battling cancer successfully. Keep it up, man. You
Still
got
here,
your
man.
shirt on?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be here for a long, long time.
Oh, yeah.
You keep fighting a good fight,
All
my
right,
friend.
man.
Good to
Thank
see you.
you.
Absolutely. Hey, who do we?
Coming out.
You got it. Who do we have here? What do you got there? Very cool. Did I give you a sticker earlier? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. You rock. You were on Cycle Drag, Facebook, and YouTube. That's the next generation. And right now, we're hoping to see Vince Testa emerge real soon. He said he's okay. All right. The report that we're getting from a lot of people is that he's okay. I want to see it for myself. I want to talk to Vince Testa. But a scary incident. You guys were actually down here. Did you see that one from the 330?
See the streak?
Oh
There
my
he is.
gosh.
There he is,
So
man.
since you guys got a good view, I was just worried. Did his leg take any impact?
It didn't look like it to me. I don't know.
The bike.
The bike hit.
The
I
bike.
saw his
Oh, the
hands
bike.
up on the off it.
Yeah.
Shaking. Looked like he shook that one. I was
So
over
he
there.
might have hit the hand, might have hit the throttle
He
hand.
hit the throttle.
Terry Schweiger did
But
that.
I don't think he got. I
I
don't think he got into the body. He was
Looked
lean.
pretty violent.
Yeah. Oh no, he was.
It was very violent.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
take.
His right hand come off when he hit the wall, so
I think that's what
could
I
have
saw
yarded
when I was over there.
Could have yarded the steering wheel right out there. Yeah, I hope he's all right. He'll be
Yes.
fine.
Yes. Well, could have been a lot worse. That's for sure. Let's take a look at where he hit. You guys know exactly where he hit over here. 2 spots. You can see where he. Yeah, we see where he drug the wall. You guys see that? Thank you very much, Last African, subscribing to us. By the way, guys, we need 17 more likes to hit 100 likes. We get some likes and some prayers for Vincent Testa right now. Let's hope we're going to stay live and hope that we get some good positive news. But he may have.
That's where he hit.
Oh.
He hit twice. He came out. See the spots right there with the tire. He came out. We watched him and then came back in.
Wow, so the tire actually rubbed against the wall. If you see that black streak right there.
No, he went for a fucking ride.
He sure did. He was against the wall for quite some time. Quite some time. Michael O'Neill checking it out. Let's go take a look. Hopefully we get Vince to emerge real soon, guys. Again, we appreciate your comments, thoughts, and prayers. That's what we want. Let's take a look if we can. Ivy Kennedy subscribe. Thank you very much, Ivy. We do appreciate that. We appreciate Cycle Drag Universe far and wide. Let's see if we can take a look. Now I'm walking on the racetrack right now, and like I said, guys, a little bit of VHT, not too tacky, not too sticky. Here, let's take a look at this crash, and we appreciate Somoa for giving us this access on the drag strip. This is pretty cool. Here it is right here. Okay, so right now I'm about 200 feet out. This is the tire mark of Vincent. You can see he was on the brakes at this point, spinning, really out of shape, really crooked, and we'll follow the tire mark. And this is where he made contact with the wall right at about the 330 mark, which is half of an 1/8 mile. Right here is where he first made contact. And look at this scrape. To me, this looks like a foot peg. Let's hope it's a foot peg that does that much damage to the wall. Now the good news, maybe a blessing here, that it's not an ultra high wall. That one time I was telling you, Terry Schweiger at the Fast Canadian, on his turbo bike, he got pinned up against the wall with his throttle hand, which was certainly no fun. When that happened to Terry Schweiger, he got pinned up against the wall with the throttle hand. But here's the mark right here. Wow. Pretty crazy. That is for sure. And right now we're just hoping for good news from the top end of the racetrack. Wow. I see some people coming back. So how about it, guys? In the comments, let's get some thoughts and prayers going. Thoughts and prayers going for Vincent Testa. This is such a unique facility. I probably told you about this if I've ever spoken to you. As Leonard says, hope he is good. Pete says, have a good day. Sizu, to my fellow Finn. This is it, guys. Down here, Pacific Ocean. Right there, beyond those trees. That's where it's at. Down here, it is the only natural sand trap that I've ever seen at a drag strip, meaning that they didn't need to put one in. And if you keep running, you just run right into the Pacific Ocean. We've got some people coming back here in a second. Now by this point in the racetrack, Vince was able to right the ship. He was able to correct it, stayed out of Tony Ruggiero's lane. We got somebody coming back. Let's see what we got right now. Is this Tony or is this Vincent Testa? This is the very narrow return road. This is actually John Morgan and Nigel Patrick coming back now. As again, a firm reminder to all these racers why you have to be so careful. They had a good pass. Nigel 430, great job out there. Thumbs up from that. And look at this return. It's hard to believe that cars make it on this return road, isn't it? This is taking a while, so they may be checking Vincent out, giving him a good look. We'll take a look though. Like I said, guys, check in where you're watching from. We got 111 likes, more than 200 people watching us live. Thank you guys so much for being a part of Cycle Drag Universe. This channel is all about the promotion of motorcycles. If we're not the drag strip, we're at a rally, or we're at Make 'em Auction, or we're at Jay Leno's garage. So I invite you to check out all the great content on this channel. Here comes Tony Ruggiero. And that means there's just one motorcycle left. Tony, looking concerned, looking. Riding a Nitro Harley on this return road is probably not the easiest thing ever. So there's only one gentleman left down here, and it is Vincent Testa. LA Russ says, I hope all is well. Scott Paris watching from Michigan. And I see the safety vehicles coming back. That could be a very positive sign as we try to get an update on Vincent Testa. Guys, if you're wondering where we're at, this is Somoa Drag Strip near Eureka, California. Somoa, California, very top end, right before you run into Oregon. And here comes the medical crew back once again. All good, thumbs up, thumbs up. They say all good. That is wonderful. All right, so we got to stay live and try to have a word with Vincent if we possibly can. Is an ambulance down there at the top end of the racetrack. They may have him in the ambulance checking him out as a precautionary measure. You heard what the gentleman said here. He threw his hand up in the air. Not sure if the hand clipped the wall or not, but that was a wild ride for Vincent Testa. My goodness. At one of the most unique drag strips in the world. And this is an NHRA racetrack, guys. It's one of the NHRA member tracks that few have been to. One of the reasons why few have been here is, like I said, it's hard to get to. I flew into San Francisco, and then it's a 300-mile drive from there. There is an airport in Eureka, California. Flight options are rough, though. You might have to wait till like Tuesday. Shorty said Jack needs a scooter or a drone. I do. That would have been great to fly drone down there. But we're working on a lot of improvements on this channel as well. So thank you guys so much as we keep growing, as you keep smashing like, as you keep hitting that super chat, as you keep referring more people to the channel. We're going to try to do bigger and better things for you guys in terms of the live coverage. But right now, I just want to know, you guys tell me, you want me to stay with this? You want to try to hear a word from Vince? Should we go the extra mile and walk down here? I appreciate you guys watching. Our audience is peaking right now, so I think you guys are as curious as I am as to how Vince is doing and what his condition is. Thumbs up from everybody. That's great news. We've been at the drag strip many, many times where things did not go as prosperous as that. Cooster 530 says, stay with it. Daniel says, race on children. James Alexander says, I've been watching all your bike videos all week today. Thank you very much. Linda Marie says, sure, go for it. And wait a minute, I think, is this Vince's bike coming back? I hear Vince, ladies and gentlemen. I hear Vince. Oh, this is great news. Is that Vince on the bike? I think it is Vince on the bike, thank goodness. How about a big round of applause, everybody watching? All right, Vince. So glad you're okay, man. So glad you're okay. We're gonna come talk to him in a second. There he is, Vince Testa. How about that? How about that? That's great news. What do you think, guys? You want to go talk to him? You want to see what happened? That's wonderful to see him on his motorcycle. I thought maybe somebody would have to go down. I didn't want to say anything. When Tony went down the scooter, I thought maybe Tony was coming down to retrieve the motorcycle and he was going to give Vince the assist. But the fact that he can sit on his bike and ride it on back, that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. We were at Valdosta, what was it, 2020, when the Turbo funny bikes were having all types of problems, and that was the race where Mike Shongris had one of the nastiest crashes we have ever seen. Thank goodness Mike survived. Terry Schweigert had a crash at that race. Rob Garcia had a crash at that race. And right now, Vince Testa almost had a crash, but he was able to save it, got out of the throttle, and we're gonna head on back to the pits and see him in just a little bit. How about that? You guys wanna hear from him? What do you guys think went wrong? Let me know in the comments. If I had to guess, it was out of shape, and things happen fast in drag racing. Vince might have stayed in the throttle just a little bit too long and wasn't able to bring it back. And that's something that, if you watched our live coverage of Jimmy the Hulk Brantley's test session in Orlando, Florida last week, you know, that's one of the things that Larry Spider-Man McBride was stressing to Jimmy. And it's one thing I've heard riding coach, racing coach George Bryce talk about at his school and others is, when a run is flawed, just get out of it. What are you saving? There's nothing to save. Except you could hurt yourself, you could hurt parts. If you spin the tire violently, it's over. Shut it off, especially in a qualifying situation. Easier said than done when adrenaline's running and you're trying to put a good number on the board. But that's what you want to do. Throttle works both ways, right? Let's see, we got some comments coming in. Coaster says, of the groove, out of the groove. Speaking of our content from Orlando, did you guys watch our Jimmy the Hulk Brantley video last week? 675,000 of you have. Thank you very much. And if you want to see when we're done with this video, Top Fuel Gone Wrong, we put together a compilation of some of the craziest nitro explosions we have ever seen. That is the most recent upload on Cycle Drag YouTube. And I think we're going to have your back too, because we'll have coverage from this race. We will definitely show you who wins all the money here at Somoa Drag Strip tomorrow. I want to ask you, who do you think it's going to be? Turbo Hayabusa, Kawasaki KZ, or Nitro Harley? Who's going to win it? When the boost comes in, you're in for a ride. Shorty says, ooh, it's an RC car. Says, great vid, bud. I am flattered. You guys are so positive. I love the positivity of the live audience. How about that? Stopped by Facebook yesterday. Facebook headquarters posted it on my Facebook page, and I was getting haters. I'm like, I can understand if you don't like Facebook, but the irony of that was kind of getting me, that we're on Facebook, you're commenting as an active user of Facebook how you despise Facebook. I don't get it. Nonetheless, let's see where Vincent is pitted. If we can find him, guys, as we hit the pit area. We've got Linda Marie Stow says, keep filming. Can't wait to see my son Ed Burdell on the ZX-10. We will try to get some bonus coverage, but first, let's see if we can find Vincent Testa. Speaking of Mr. Ed, is that Ed Burdell's bike right there? I believe it is. Do we have any Ed Burdell fans in the comments? Hint, hint, Lisa. This is your baby boy, your bundle of joys motorcycle, cooling down, ready to go. You know what we need, Mama Burdell, though? We need you here because we got nothing to eat. Oh, there we go. How about that?
I'm like, who's talking in my pit?
We have a young lady claiming to be the mother of Mr. Ed Burdell. She says hello. Would you like to say hello to her?
Oh, hi, Mom.
There you go. How about it? Good to see you. Linda Marie Stiles. Shout out the dogs here. Let's see, where is Vince pitted? Don't know. We're going to find out here in a second. Good turnout here. How about Steven Sutton sending $20 on the super chat? That's courtesy of the Oklahoma City Champs Racing. Vince is a good friend of his. Well, thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, here it is. We have found the pit area of Mr. Vincent Testa. We'll give him a second, maybe collecting his thoughts, make sure. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Wow. Unbelievable. But thank goodness. Hey, I love how these drag bike foot pegs stick out so far. I got some of the exhaust system as well. Got some of the front fairing. That's the black that we saw. It wasn't the tire, it was actually the front fairing. And there he is. Let's see if we can catch a word with him real quick. Mr. Vince, just want to make sure, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
One heck of a scare, man. Some little finger hit the wall a little bit.
Yeah,
Ah.
it did grind. It did grind this much of it off. But
Well, hey,
the steel toe was.
hey, oh my gosh. Every racer out there who competes in the Simpson driving shoes, Vincent Testa, that's why you need to wear boots. Vince, I'm so glad you're okay, bud. Great
Thank
job
you.
of riding to keep her on 2 wheels, my friend.
Thank you, thank you. The steel toes was saved me. Once I went to the wall hard and bent the foot peg, the only thing between the pipe and the foot peg, bent foot peg, and the wall was my steel toe. And I kept thinking, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt. And well, you can see why.
Oh my gosh.
I've got stuff up here.
Okay, not bad, not bad. So the steel toe really saved you.
That's it.
What do you think? It just spun and got out of the groove?
Don't know. I just went to the wall so hard that I couldn't. I think I could do. The only way I got away from the wall, I had let go the handlebars.
Yes.
And bounced back the other way, and kind of did the same thing the past before. So something must be tweaked on the wheelie bar or something. I'm not sure.
Well,
The track is fine. It's not the track's fault.
we can fix the bike. How about thoughts and prayers for this guy? You gave us a scare, but thank goodness
Sorry
you're
about
okay.
that,
You got a good young lady here that'll help take care of you. And we're just, like I said, so glad you're okay. And all you guys out there, get your safety gear and wear your boots.
Yes.
Could you imagine if you had on one of those Simpson driving shoes?
I didn't have a steel toe. I have my foot because I rode for a long way. I mean, I just pushed hard and rode for a long way.
Good Lord. Heal up, Vince. Thanks so much. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll replay this back. By the grace of God, Vince is okay. And let there be a lesson in this. Please, I know you guys, Jack gets like a dad sometimes. Hey, it's a personal choice. We've all got personal choice. I don't want to see anybody hurt. You heard what the man just said. If he didn't have on steel toe boots, he would have lost half his foot. There's a lesson there. Thank you guys so much. Give this a share, hit subscribe. If you like that video, here's another one for you. You know if there's anything fast motorcycles, we're in. Thank God Vince is okay. Cycle Drag from Somoa Drag Strip, Eureka, California, rolls on.